Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Ghana Traders Union calls for boycott of Nigerian products. As Nigeria's land border closure bites West African countries, the Ghana Union of Traders Association (GUTA) has called for a total boycott of all Nigerian products imported by Ghana. The move, the Traders Union believes, will force the Nigerian government to open up its land borders for foreign goods. Nigeria partially shuts its borders since August, according to GhanaWay.com. Greater Accra Regional Secretary of GUTA, David Kwando Amotang, and Adams FM's morning show, Duaso Insem, Friday, said the Nigerian government has not been fair to foreign traders. In return, he expects the Ghana government to prevent Nigerian traders from bringing goods into Ghana, but that plea has fallen on deaf ears. Either somebody's bread has been buttered or we are cowards. Government is not being fair to us, he fumed. Mr. Amoteng cited how Dangote cement had taken over the market while local ones from Gasem are suffering. Let's boycott Nigeria products as payback to their government's action. How can we be slaves in our own country? He said. Mr. Amoteng argued that the issue, if not checked, could hamper the continental free trade area. Ghana's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has appealed to Ghanaian traders to remain calm as it works with the Nigerian authorities to ease its ban on the exportation of non-traditional products. So guys, that is what is obtainable now. We don't know the law of the ECOWAS, whether everybody is free to move. There should be free movement of people and of goods and services. But what Nigeria government is doing now, they say they know what they are doing, but Nigeria at home are not really happy with the whole thing. It's not even the Ghanaians and that are not happy. It is even Nigerians that are not even happy because it is affecting them, and the government does not even bother. Because if you look at everything at larger scale, it's not even doing Nigerians any good. There are many ways to do or to go about all of these things. The same way they were talking about Ruga of 18. Oh, Ruga will be able to curb a lot of insecurity that's have been going on in the country. But people have been saying no, if people are into fraud, if people are into crime, then let them be dealt with accordingly by the law. You don't say because of that you just want to create a lot of things around people when people don't really know what you are talking about, and when people know that it's going to be detrimental to them. And at the end of the day, the Nigerian people refused and rejected that Ruga. They came off with livestock and they said they don't still want it, that these people should go about their business. So when you are saying you are closing border, no proper plan on ground to be able to cushion the effect that it will create, mostly negative effect that it's going to create to the people of the country. So as it is now, they said until other countries will abide to their rules and regulations, that is when they will open the land border. So the border that they should be using the sea and water view to do that, but it has to be looked into when it comes to ECOWAS law that Africans can move into, most especially the West Africans. They can move in and out of any country or even their neighbor into the neighboring country freely. Goods and services, even human being, they have that access, free access to do that. But with the way government is doing, even at home, the people don't even trust the government on why they are doing that. They talk about insecurity and all of that, and we have a borders in the northern part of the state that people are coming in, you know, the way they want. It's just like a free for anybody can come in and nobody is disturbing anybody, nobody's harassing anybody. And that's why most of the time people always like to look into the policy of this government, because at the end of the day you find out that in the larger sense. In the surface, it might look as if, oh, people, they are really trying to make up something that will be more positive. But when you look down, it's not really like that. And that's why people always reject it. So we don't know how they're going to deal with the Ghanaian government, since those ones they want to boycott Nigerian products, and like what they are saying, they don't can't be slave in their own country when the the issue of cement and the Dangote. So they should be able to iron those things out. But let's also hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this issue. There's a kind of mixed reaction, if you ask me. Someone say, who will lose? We are the ones helping your economy and you are bragging. What are we exporting to Ghana? Do you know how many Nigerian students in Ghana? We simply said that you can bring in goods from our waters for now until we win the war against insurgents, and you are making noise. Oh, so it is all about the insurgents that they are talking about. The borders that they talked about, they are talking about, that area is strictly business. If you are talking of insurgency, it is from the other part of the north. That is where we have a lots of porous borders, and somebody is talking of a insecurity. You see that they are misplacing the whole thing. These are one of their supporters. They are misplacing the whole thing. The real issue, you are not dealing with it. You are going the other way around. It's really appalling, honestly. And somebody say, no, you don't know what you are talking about. Helping whose company, whose economy? You are one of such school dropouts. School dropouts. Your brain is like that of a toddler. You can't even fix Nigeria leaping economy, let alone talking about helping others. And that was what somebody was replying, that particular person, that Nigeria is helping a Ghana economy. Somebody said, you guys said Nigeria is corrupt, bad, this and this, that. Now we are doing the right thing and you are shouting foul. And somebody say, look at who is talking. No apologies, go on. But you people will see another thing. I think we are corrupted. Let us see who is going to cry dull. Go ahead and boycott. No apology. Yesterday you were insulting us. Today you are begging us. I thought you said you have arrived, that you don't need Nigeria and Nigerians to stand on your own feet. Many may thunder and all of this. You bite the finger that feed you yesterday. You can't eat your cake and have it. The person is just trying to put a curse on them, and that's why I just try to omit that area. Someone say ordinary border closure and Ghana is shedding tears, yet they maltreat Nigerians like no man business. Pride will kill Ghana one day. Without Nigeria, Ghana may be insignificant in the sphere of things. Who is this? Please close your border and come back next to say, please, I want it for you. These people think it's only importation of goods that is the route terrorists are using. Since Nigeria are behaving terror, challenge this didn't talk. Now, close borders, you are crying. Some people writing, it's something else. Someone said if they like, let them drive Nigerians out of their country. They will still be the one to suffer. Upon all the education and civilization that Ghana is helping Nigeria to achieve, Nigeria is still not getting things right. If Ghana begins to close borders, you will start that's your xenophobic cries. Grace Custom, Great Interior Minister, say Baba, what will Nigeria President gain by closing our borders? We are not begging you people, please boycott it too. Someone say, nice job, I salute you, Ahmed Ali, the Chief Controller of Customs. I am very happy with administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. The Almighty God will continue to help you. And somebody say, see this one from the north, abusing him. Someone say, but our children come to Ghana for their education. If this our president can improve our education, it will make sense. So we don't need export of our kids to Ghana, but we won't do such. We won't do such. Imagine the budget for education, 56 billion. Who will help? Someone say, no wahala, close your border, Ghana. Our present leaders are stark illiterate. Those educated ones can't talk because of money and power. What they will get if they talk? Buhari, the tyrant, illiterate terrorist, will use his power to collect all the money and property and send them to jail with impossible bailouts. Let Ghana also close its land borders, please. And someone say, oh yeah, make una go far. Nice one, nice job. So there's a kind of mixed reaction, and a lot of people that are really chanting this government are in the real sense. When we talk of the practical, they are the one affected. Government will tell you, oh, we are doing this so that you people will enjoy in later day, but that is what we have been hearing a lot of time. It is for them, their children and their cronies. This policy has not helped anybody. They came out with all this trader money. Who is it helping today? Nobody. Yet people are still going down when we talk about poverty. People are still just a deep neck in poverty with all these policies here and there. The ones that are chanting the praises of this government, they are not enjoying anything. It is poverty all along. It's just for you to say, oh, they have taken decision because you are trying to mock the other country. Oh, because you're the president and the controller general of custom, they are doing this. And in the recent, who is it affecting if it is not you? Now the local food are expensive. A lot of irregularities are happening, and that's why people are using that as an avenue to even enrich themselves. So guys, I don't know what you think about this call by the Ghana Traders Union trying to calling for boycotts of Nigerian products, if that is the right thing to do, and what you think our government to do as well, so that they will be balanced. Because what we are concerned about is the welfare of the people, of our people. Are we even better off in this country with all this border closure? That was the same thing they did initially when they came in 2015. Oh, nobody should bring in money, nobody should do this and that, canceling, banning all imported goods and all of that. But at the end of the day, they still came back again to the issue of allowing people to bring money into the country. They banned you using your ATM outside the country, and it caused a lot of things, a lot of inflation, until when they saw that they achieved that inflation to be able to devalue naira. That was when they brought everything back, because it was really a tug of war. All the policies were so wrong, and it has brought us to our knees today. Now they don't even know what to do. They are just doing guesswork, and that's why things are not really moving the way they ought to. I could remember that time they banned all what is it called, ATM card. You can't use your ATM card outside Nigeria. It was so bad, and you couldn't bring money inside, and it caused a lot of problem. And at the end of the day, they reversed back to opening the ATM card. So what job did they do then? What use was the banning then? All those their restriction, all those their gra. Nothing. It affected a lot of people, and they were able to devalue the naira. And at the end of the day, they said they want to devalue the naira. At the end of the day, nothing happened. It's causing a lot of problems. So they need to look into all of these things. We'll still be hoping. Let's see how everything will turn out to at the end of the day. Just like I said, leave your comments below and tell us what should be done in this issue of a border closure. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.